All right, today is June 28, Wednesday. I just received Krayzie Bone Eternal Legend. This, I anticipate, is the last CD I will ever purchase and own. I already gave away my Thug Brothers 2. I give away everything. You'd be amazed what happens when you give things away. Karma rewards you 10 times over. And I'll be giving away my Eternal Legend CD as well as my New Wave CD as soon as the opportunity presents itself. So here it is, Krayzie Bone Eternal Legend, the last one I ever get. It's another Real Talk Entertainment release, so I expect when I open this thing up, the internal insides will look very similar to the Thug Brothers 2, meaning pretty much 2 advertisement panels, a track title panel, and then the front cover. And probably it'll be blank underneath the CD, just like the other one. We'll see what happens here. And, doing a little open from the side. There's the CD. Fairly bland white with Krayzie Bone Eternal Legend on it. At least it's in the font, the Bone font. Oh, what do you know? It's blank underneath the CD. You got to hand it to Real Talk Entertainment. They sandwiched New Waves. So first Thug Brothers released, which was a Real Talk, and then New Waves came out via Entertainment One, and then they followed it up with Krayzie Bone Eternal Legend. Very good move. I mean, they get the Smart Business Move of the Month award for June. Real Talk Entertainment is my nomination. With all the conversation dominating for New Waves and all the controversy on how the Bone fans feel about it, it hasn't offered the opportunity for Bone fans to say, what the heck's going on here with Krayzie Bone Eternal Legend as far as it goes compared with Thug Brothers 2. Now, I'm thrilled to receive another Krayzie Bone solo album, but I would argue this is an EP, and I'll show you why. 3 of the songs on this album feature Young Noble, although he's only credited for 2. The one he's not credited on is Apparently, and Apparently was on Thug Brothers 2. 2 of the tracks on this album are 30-second acapella skits, just like on Thug Brothers 2. So that leaves us with 11 minus 5 is 6 songs on here. And I would argue that the last track on Thug Brothers 2 should be on this album. What I'm going through is the song I'm referring to. It's a solo track on Thug Brothers 2. Why was that on Thug Brothers 2 and not on Eternal Legend? And why is Eternal Fight featuring Young Noble, Stuck in My Ways featuring Young Noble on Eternal Legend and not Thug Brothers 2? So I would have taken those 2 solo acapellas from Thug Brothers 2 plus what I'm going through, so 3 tracks, and moved them onto Eternal Legend, and then taken the 2 tracks with Young Noble and move them over to Thug Brothers 2, and then not even have Apparently on Eternal Legend. Why would you have the same track on 2 albums? So as we examine the track titles, Make You Wanna Get High has a music video for it. It's a good video. It's a great song. On My Cray Shit, that song's a little bit too much rap for me as far as the beat goes. I won't deny Krayzie Bone kills it rap style on this track, but it's just not what I'm checking for in 2017. Maybe in the 90s, maybe in the early 2000s. I would have cut Stuck in My Ways and put that on Thug Brothers 2 with Young Noble. It's a good song. Thug Mode is one of those short acapella interludes. This Is Real Life. It's more of a rap song, too rappy for me, but I won't deny the skills. Let Me Learn, you've heard that one. That's a nice song. Apparently, with Young Noble, it was also on Thug Brothers 2. No Playing is another acapella 30-second skit. Those Kind of Words, you've heard that one. It's a great song. Eternal Fight with Young Noble should have been on Thug Brothers 2. And If You Could See Me Now, it's a nice singing song. Very similar to the last track on Thug Brothers 2, the solo track. If Real Talk just did the track listing appropriately for these 2 albums they released, it would be 2 solid releases. They already are 2 solid releases, and ultimately, it's probably a good thing they did what they did. But looking back on it, you're like, I kind of wish they would have kept a concise, cohesive track list that made sense. There were 12 tracks on Thug Brothers, 11 tracks on Eternal Legend, for a total of 23, but there's 5 interludes. So if you minus the 5, that brings you down to 18. And then 1 song is duplicated, so it's really 17 songs divided over 2 albums. So that's 8.5 songs per album. It's like more than an EP, less than an LP. I'll still take it. I think it's best to enjoy these albums together. Thug Brothers and Eternal Legend, they essentially are one full-length album divided into two. Albums used to be 17 to 23 tracks, 17 songs, 5 interludes, but now it's kind of reduced in this digital era. Now that we've received Krayzie Bone Eternal Legend, it's kind of like, oh man, this was such a fun month. New Waves, Thug Brothers 2, and Eternal Legend, getting 3 albums in 1 month. This has got to be one of the best months for a Bone fan in a very long time. So where do they go from here? I don't know. We have 3 albums to enjoy in the meantime, and I'm sure they'll come out with all kinds of collabos and features and other things to keep us interested in the interim until we find out what they do next. Plus, New Waves is releasing music videos, it seems, for many of the tracks on the album. So to the Bone fans out there, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around somewhere. Check out my other Bone videos on the playlist on this channel. See you later.